Hey YouTube, how's it going? Happy Thursday. As you know, I've been doing a wonderful little kick lately on the news. So, today I decided that I was kind of tired of just finding an article and summarizing it, or two articles, and comparing them. So, I thought I would do a newscaster-y type of thing. So instead of what I've done for the past few weeks, this time around, I'm going to do some summarizing. I'm just going to go through a couple of articles, really quick, and just give you the headlines, and it'll be great, like flipping through a newspaper or something like that. If nothing else, it's more exciting for me, so hopefully you'll survive. So first off, you know that image of the soldier right after World War II? He's a sailor, and he's kissing the nurse, and he's got her bowed over his arm and all that jazz. Well, the nurse who was in that picture, her name was Edith Shane. Sorry, I had to look it up real quick. But she died. Of course, my condolences to her family, but it's a very, iconic photo, and she died. She was like 91 years old, so scary times. I know a few weeks ago I talked about the oil spill, and there's more going on about that. First off, as you know, they capped it off, but a robot happened to bump the cap, and boop, all of a sudden there's oil spilling out again. Seriously, BP? This cap was on loosely enough that a robot could bump against it? Are we talking like he scraped the side of it, or he just tapped it and it just pops off, or, loosens enough that suddenly there's oil spewing out into the ocean again? It's kind of ridiculous. And in other news about the oil spill, I guess that the beaches in Florida, instead of just getting black tar balls bobbing up to the surface, are now getting waves of oil, and they're having a hard time keeping dolphins and all the animals, water animals, safe. They're all, getting covered in sludge. It's very tragic. A train in Barcelona, minding its own business, happened to be driving along when some commuters who were crossing the tracks got hit, and the official count thus far is 12 dead and 17 injured. Trains are scary business, it would appear. Julia Gillard? I'm not sure. Anyway, a chick named Julia is Australia's newest Prime Minister. She is Australia's first female Prime Minister, and she is replacing Kevin Rudd, who was recently ousted after only 3 years of being Prime Minister. So hopefully she has better luck with the job. This one just kind of caught my eye. It's amusing, if nothing else. Ancestry.com genealogists found that Robert Pattinson, who plays Sparkly Boy, Edward from Twilight, that he is very distantly related to Vlad the Impaler, who everyone believes Bram Stoker based Dracula off of. Mexico's currently trying to extradite this guy who was producer for Survivor, Bruce Beresford Redman, because they believe he may have murdered his wife. The two of them were recently in Cancun on vacation, it would seem, and her body was found asphyxiated, and it looked like someone had hit her in the temple, right in the head, so that's kind of scary. And what better place to end than with a marriage? Might as well end on a happy note. The Prince of Monaco, Prince Albert, he is getting married to a swimmer. Charlene Whitstock is a South African ex-swimmer. She was an Olympic swimmer, and he is currently 52, and I'm wondering how old she is, because in the picture she looks very young, but heaven forbid I judge anyone else's love. But in the pictures, they both look quite happy, so hopefully it will be a wonderful marriage. And the article talks a lot about him producing legitimate heirs, so hopefully they have babies and it will be wonderful. So there you have it, the news in a nutshell. I hope I did an okay job. I tried. So if there's any problems with it, you should let me know. Go ahead and comment or whatever, and I will try something different next week. If not, then I will probably do this again, because this was actually kind of fun and I read a whole mess of articles, so it was good times. My name is Keps, and I approve this message.